bent forward, I caught the glint of something bright behind the heavy steel door and in the shadows so that it had escaped us before. As he rose, I leaned over. It was a cigarette case, a very handsome one, with large initials engraved with deep, skillful flourish. "Who is J.G.?" Kennedy asked. I felt a quiver of excitement. "Jack Gordon, the leading man." "What's an actor doing down in the film vault?" he muttered. Slipping the case into his pocket, he glanced about on the floor, and something just within the negative room caught his eye. Once more he bent down. With a speculative expression, he picked up the cork-tipped stub of a cigarette. At this instant Manton returned, breathing hard as though his pursuit of the missing Wagnalls had been very determined. The butt in Kennedy's fingers attracted his attention at once. Did you find that here?" he demanded. Kennedy pointed. "Right here on the floor." "The devil!" Manton flushed red. "This is no place to smoke. By all the wives of Goodwin and all the stars of Griffin, I'm going to start firing a few people," he sputtered. "Here, Sonny!" He jumped at the boy, frightening him. "Close all these doors and turn the combinations. Tell Wagnalls if he opens them before he sees me, I'll commit battery on his nose." Kennedy continued to hold the stub, and as Manton preceded us up the stairs, he hung back, comparing it with the few cigarettes left in the case. Unquestionably, they were of the same brand. On the studio floor, McKay was waiting for us. Under his arm was a reel of film in a can. He clutched it almost fondly. "All ready," he remarked to Kennedy. Kennedy's face was unrevealing as he faced Manton. "This bit of film is valuable evidence also. I think perhaps it would be safer in that locker." "Anything at all we can do to help," stated Manton promptly. "Shall I show you the way again?" I produced the key, handing it to Kennedy as the four of us arrived in the corridor by the property room. Kennedy slipped the bit of metal into the lock, then simulated surprise very well indeed. "The lock is broken!" he exclaimed. "Someone has been here." Apparently, the travel bag had been undisturbed as we took it out. Nevertheless, the paper containing the towel was gone. "This is no joke, Mr. Kennedy," protested Manton, in indignation. "Where can I hire about a dozen good men to hang around and watch and help you get to the bottom of this?" McKay, without releasing his grasp of the film, had been inspecting the broken lock. "Look at the way this was done," he murmured, almost in admiration. "This wasn't the work of any roughneck. It was a dainty job." The end of chapter 26. Read by Brian Hoos.